G'day, boys! We got a Monday stream. Oh, yeah. A Monday stream. Who could believe it, boys? Streaming on a Monday. Boom! We're here. Nacho was the first one off the gate. Well done, Nacho. Well done, mate. Proud of you, buddy. How are we? How is everyone going? Are we all melting, Nacho? Bilal, if you're listening from work, bloody hot, isn't it? Toad says, I just rewatched the fight, and Colby was 100% more gassed than Buckley, and that really isn't up for debate. Oh, dude, Colby wanted out of there, man. Colby absolutely wanted out of there, Toad. He did, man. He did. But I know the Colby fans, they're going to cling to this as much as they can, dude. Dougie said no stream, then he streamed. That's how much he loved UFC. When did I say I wasn't going to stream today? I didn't say I wasn't going to stream today. I just don't usually stream on a Monday. But hey, who's doing new quotes a week before Christmas, Nacho? Sorry, microphone. I didn't mean to do that for you. How legit looking like Herbert Burns... he was legit looking like Herbert Burns and had nothing on the... Dude, those takedowns... I haven't had a chance to watch back UFC Tampa yet. I know I said in my review... Thank you for the $1, Nacho. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much, mate. I know I said in today's video that you should all be watching back UFC Tampa all day long. You should have nothing else to do in your lives today but to watch back UFC Tampa. I didn't get to watch it back today. I am thoroughly looking forward to watching it back tonight, though. That is for sure. I am going to be watching it back many times this week. He was legit looking like Herbert Burns and had nothing on those Dude, the takedowns were thrown so sloppy and desperately. It was sad. It was sad. Looking extra swole. I'm just feeling normal. But thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Colby was just about to pull it out of the fire. That's what the stream title implies, doesn't it, Christian Graythan? You did say video tomorrow, stream on Tuesday, but that it is... Oh, I did say that, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah. There might not be a stream tomorrow. There's a good chance there won't be a stream tomorrow, because I've got to finish... Yeah. There's a lot to do. Anyway, yeah, there probably won't be a stream tomorrow. So we got a stream today. Oh, well. People, this is why you got to hit the notification bell, because you never really know when I'm going to go live, because I don't really know when I'm going to go live. I go live when I finish work. Yes, first comment, we're live, boys. You're not the first comment. You're not the first comment. Buckley, where am I? Right, Buckley beats up Old Man No Knees. Probably loses to Old Man No Knees. Okay, that's a fun new nickname for Usman. I like it. Probably loses to Shavkat and Leon, but has a very good chance to randomly chin them and get badly exploded by Bilal and JDM. Now, I'm only going to say this once, and I never want this repeated, and because there's only a couple of us in here today, I don't want this to get around the community, okay? So this is between me and the 5 of you that are in here. Buckley might beat JDM. Buckley might beat JDM. JDM's takedowns defense is very good, and Buckley can maraud over him. Buckley might be better than JDM. That's it. We're never doing that again. We're never mentioning or talking about that again. That's the last we bring up about it. But, yeah, he absolutely steamrolls Old Man Usman. Shavkat, I don't know. He's marauding. He is pretty much Bilal, but with testosterone. Is essentially Buckley. He's Bilal. It's like what would happen if you put Dricus du Plessis at 170? You'd get Buckley. And that's what we got. It's Marauder versus Marauder. Who can maraud harder? Every single time I think of the word Marauder, Nacho, all I can hear is bloody Joe Rogan. He's an absolute marauder. That's all that goes through my head. You beat me to it again, Nacho. He's on it. He's on it lately. He's on it. Chael said he was about to throw in the tail. I saw the title of that video, Nacho. I haven't had a chance to watch that yet. I don't know if that... What's up, Eric? How are you, brother? I don't know if that's true. Is that actually what Chael said in that? Because you know what Chael's done in video. He'll title the video and then it will go on for like days and days and days. He'll never get to the point. Did Chael actually say that? I was just typing that. Which part, Chris? You were just typing the thing about Chael? Nice. Sorry, Chris. We're the best of the best. It's us. That's true. At least it's either you or Chris, Nacho. Buckley for the title. Give him a title shot, Dana. Hey, Dana, give him a title shot. You're right, bro. You should. Who else are they going to give it to? It's Marauder versus Marauder. True Nacho, we are definitely the elite of the elite. Unbelievable. Can you believe he did that to him? Who does that? Remember Tashiyomo Namagari? Who does that? Where's the shirt? It's right behind me, mate. Your name's right there. It's right there. There it is, right there. In the top corner. Look at the top corner of your screen. Eric, the... Oh, camera's not catching it. Therapist. It's one of the best words in the English. Like, Marauder! It is, mate. It is. Anyone ever played SWOTOR? Star Wars The Old Republic? RPG MMO? Fucking Sith Warrior Marauder? Now, that's the elite of the elite. Anyway, let's not get into that. My beard is looking rather... I need a trim. I feel like the camera is way too much on me. We need to zoom that out. Too much. You better get out of there. Get on out of there. Buckley's boxing is way too sloppy. He doesn't have the jiu-jitsu or the pins to hold JDM down, who's got crazy get-up. I think Buck gets TKO. Thank you, Toad. I needed that. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Zoom it in further. It is a bit too zoomed in, isn't it? Is that... Nah, zoom it in. Nah, we're going to zoom it out. It's a bit too much, isn't it? It's a bit too much. Hang on a second. Where's my video captured device? If I do that, and then that. Oh, it is so zoomed in. Hang on, let's do this. Oof. There we go, that's better. That's better. Let's have a look at that. Oh, that's better. Let's go with that. Yeah, he said he asked the number 2 cornerman for the towel while the doctor was looking at the cut, and if she didn't stop it, he was going to throw the towel in. That's kind of crazy that Chael Sonnen would impose himself into a fight like that. I do not think that fight was at such a bad level where the coach would need to come in and stop the fight. That's kind of crazy that Chael said that he would do that. Seriously, like, I'm really happy Chael didn't do that. Because, look, as much as Buckley easily beat him, it wasn't to the level you needed to throw the towel in. Alright? Like, when they called the doctor to come in, Colby was on top. He wasn't raining down ground and pound. He wasn't even being good. But Colby was on top. Did you end up watching that Pride fight some dude wanted you to watch a while back? It was Gomi versus someone, I think. Was that the one where they're just punching each other in the head? I've seen that one, so maybe that was the one. I'm not sure. In short, Chris, I'm not sure. I think the next fight should be Usman versus JDM. I like that. And Leon versus Buckley. But I wouldn't mind if those matchups get swapped. Yeah, neither would I. You know what? I would like to see Leon versus JDM. Purely because I think it's a good style matchup. Where JDM would push forward and Leon would try and dance around the outside. I think it'd be a good matchup for Leon. And as for Usman versus Buckley, I think, again, that's another one where I think it's a great style, where Usman is very, like, methodical. He needs to have that forward and back motion, pump out the jab. Buckley, like, running at him and marauding him would be good fun. So, yeah, I'd like to see it that way. Zooming in further. Now zooming in further. Who doesn't want to see a close-up of... No one wants to see that, mate. No one wants to see a close-up of me, mate. Chael's undefeated. He's in as a corner, man. No one pointed out the absolutely insane take that I had of calling Chael Sonnen the GOAT of MMA in the video. Kind of sad they didn't. Buckley isn't getting up if Bilal takes him down, and Bilal is the best at shooting takedowns in the division by far. Yeah, I can believe that, Toad. You know what? Now that we've seen Ian Gary's get-ups, JDM's get-ups, and Buckley's get-ups, all very recently, pretty much all this year, I'm putting Buckley at the bottom of the welterweight being able to get up contenders. And you need to be able to get up against Bilal Muhammad. So yeah, Buckley's not beating Bilal. But JDM and Shavkat, maybe. Actually, I think Bilal beats Shavkat, to be honest. I'm still thinking Bilal beats Shavkat. KSW Week. What's up, Paradox, you absolute bloody Chad? Good morning, mate. How are you? KSW Week? Well, I guess it is. I haven't been following KSW, but I guess it is, mate. Yeah, but like, Colby is Chael's kid. He never had. He always talked about it, even though he has got a son. That's super sad for Chael's son and son. That's really sad for Chael's son and son that he now knows that Chael's son loves Colby. That Chael loves Colby Covington than his own kid. That Colby Covington walkout was sick. It was good, Tai. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I miss the old Colby Covington walkout. I do miss the old one. Or alternatively, it's Boxing Week. Yeah, dude, it's going to be, what is it, Usyk versus Fury this weekend? I'll be streaming for it. I'll be here. I'll be live streaming for it. I'm actually excited for a boxing match. So yeah, I'm on for that one, brother. Now, what were we just saying? Yeah, the Colby Covington walkout was sick. I liked the Hulk Hogan walkout. I liked how he ripped the shirt, but I do prefer the old Colby Covington "you suck" walkout. What's that name of that WWE fighter whose walkout that is? I prefer that one, man. How confident are you in MVP spectacularly knocking out Shara? Very, very confident. MVP is an amazing striker who made Ian Gary look like he shouldn't really be in there on the feet. Shutter Bullet is kind of basic, who had to cheat against Bruno Silva and has one fucking eye. I am incredibly confident that MVP sleeps Shutter Bullet. But maybe I should finish reading your comment before I dig a hole any deeper for myself. I think his level of elite striking, he will formulate a game plan and use left punches and kick to push Shara's like a vision. We agree for once, Nacho. Yes, mate. Hopefully Fury gets a KO. I hope so, but I don't think so. I think he's cooked. I think he's cooked. I think he's past it. Triple H. Thank you. Kurt Angle. He stole the Kurt Angle music. So was it Triple H or Kurt Angle? Which one is the you suck? Dun, dun, you suck. Dun. Hey Ozzy, I know you're more of a WWE fan. I know you love the old. I know, hey Ozzy, you love a bit of Colby Covington. Love a bit of Colby Covington. Actually, speaking of, hang on one second. Speaking of, hey Ozzy. One second, boys. I'll be with you in a moment. I've just got to answer some bloody messages. Just had some messages pop up. 1 second, chat. I guess I shouldn't have done my Monday stream. All right, let's press on. He stole the Kurt Angle. Why did you say John Jones paradox? Why did you just say that? What has that got to do with anything? Not like Shara's that big of a middleweight as well. No, he really isn't, is he, Toad? He really isn't. Shara's boxing defense is bad. It is Phil Morrigan. It is quite bad. He is waiting to get fraud checked. You see Jamie Magulia get flatlined at the upset of the year last night. Where was this, Christian Grey? I was at UFC Tampa. It was a bloody crazy event, says Miguel. Nice one, mate. How was it in person? Was it good fun? Colby got smashed. Colby did get smashed. It was Kurt Angle? Okay, Kurt Angle. Cool. Edge added the "you suck." Oh, that's some deep WWE lore that I didn't know. A Aussie says, what should I get from KFC? You should get a large popcorn chicken, 20 Wicked Wings, and 2 of those taco slider things. You're done. Also, chat, who was here in yesterday's live stream when I was talking about how my brother usually lurks in the stream? My brother's in this stream right now. He's someone in the comments. He's commenting on this right now. Guess who it is? Chat, that's a fun little game for you guys to guess. My brother is in this stream right now, chatting away. See if you can guess who it is. All right, let's continue reading. Edge added the "you suck." I missed the "you suck." That's what I missed the most, Tai bets. I missed the "you suck." Imavov deserves to fight Izzy way more than all of the other middleweight contenders, but it does kind of feel like they're giving Izzy a favorable matchup. 100% they're giving Izzy a favorable matchup. But you know what, Toad? As all the shit that I've talked about Izzy in the past, fucking let him have it, mate. Let him have it. Izzy was kind of beating DDP. Contender Izzy is fun. Let him have it. I'm excited. I'm excited for what we see from Izzy next. Got knocked out by a French dude with only 4 KOs, and Canelo couldn't even finish Miguelia. We're talking boxing, Christian Grey. I like it. Weston, how are you, brother? What's good, man? I see the muscle shirt came in the mail. Weston, you used the same joke last time I wore this singlet. The exact same joke, mate. I know you can do better than that, Weston. I know you can do better. So, pick it up, Weston. Izzy versus Kale or Fluffy would have had way more hype. Izzy versus Kale would have been max hype. Fluffy destroys Israel Adesanya. I just paid you $1 for your stream to not watch you reply to messages. It was quick, Nacho. It was quick. I'm good, Aaron. How are you, brother? What's good, mate? How much did you enjoy UFC Tampa out of 10? Put it down there. Dougie answering his daily cat finishing text to his 3 Thai husbands. What? Catfishing text messages to his 3 Thai husbands. I wish, mate, that I wouldn't have to fucking plaster. That would have been crazy, Miguel. It would have been a great one, Miguel. Shout out to Code Angel. Shout out. Me, is it A Aussie? I thought you weren't going to tell them we were brothers. Bingo. Aaron Tat says my brother. Everyone says my brother. Everyone is the bad guy in chat. Yeah, I mean, one of you got it. It's Paradox the chat. Paradox, of course, you're my brother. I can't believe the Maverick didn't get the fight of the night. Worse ripoff than the Gun fight. Who? The Maverick didn't get... What fight was that, Nacho? I don't know what fight you... I don't remember a man named Maverick fighting. I don't know what you're talking about, mate. The 3-minute highlights on YouTube, if you want to see it later. Trust me, it's a sick-ass finish. Please, drop it in the Discord, Christian Grey, and I'll watch it. Gave it like an 8.5. That's fair. That's fair. I can see an 8.5. I think Bilal's Good Eye gave it a 10 out of 10 in the comment. It was good. It was damn good, but it needed Buckley sleeping Colby. Fuck, I'm sorry, I forgot to use that joke. That's all good, Weston. I know, mate. I know. I still love you, mate. I still love you. First time okay. The dude got a homecoming fight in Tunisia. And supposedly lay-up fight, but no, the Mexican chin didn't hold it. Yeah, the fucking Mexican chin didn't hold up at UFC yesterday either. Yanez, was it? Motherfucker got slept. 9 out of 10 card for sure. It just needed Buckley beating Colby. That's all it needed. And that fucking doctor with her ick face. No, he'll lose the eyelid. Fuck, she fucking ruined it. She ruined, like, something that could have legitimately been one of the top 5 cards of all time. And they gave it to some fucking pink-gloved Californian doctor. Ugh, they're bleeding. We gotta talk about this. Fighter safety versus the fact that it's a fight. Right? There needs to be something here because everyone says it, right? Fighter safety is number one. Fighter safety is number one. Fighter safety is number one. And fighter safety is important. It is important. But like I said in today's video, fuck them. Fuck them because they know what they're getting into. And this fight was super important for Colby Covington. Really fucking important for him. And I don't think Buckley was fading. Like Toad said before, I think Colby was fading. But visually, Colby was on top. And Colby had started to get success in the wrestling exchanges. You can't pull Colby Covington out of that fight. Even if his coach, Chael Sonnen, was going to do it. Okay, I'll be right back. Sending it to the Discord right now and then going to hit this fat toke. Good on you, Christian Graythan. Buckley was getting that 4th round TKO. Colby was quitting back. I know he was, and we needed to let it happen. Because there's always the what if, you know? Sexiest doctor on the roster. Cutman Tate is the sexiest doctor. I still think UFC 299 was my favorite card this year. Oh, this year? UFC Saudi Arabia was pretty good. But yeah, 299 was very good. But Saudi Arabia was pretty good. This year, I don't know. I'll get back to you, Aaron. I'll get back to you. Doctor was a quack. John Jones is a duck. True, Tai, on both accounts. Colby walking out. What's up, Tim Donnelly? How are you, man? Colby walking out with the Hulk Hogan makes me think he's about to transition to WWE. Sad to say, but he is washed. I agree, dude. It's Colby's time is over. Colby's time is over. I agree, dude. 300 was the best, I thought. 300 started off very slow. Very, very slow for me, Nacho. It started... Yeah, it needed to build, right? Like, Aljamain Sterling sort of ruined UFC 300 a little bit. Kayla Harrison and fucking Holly Holm. Was it Kayla Harrison versus Holly Holm? Was that on 300? And Kayla Harrison just ragdolled Holly Holm the entire card? Yeah. Best card was objectively UFC 100. Only low point was Aljo, but the main and the Holloway fight was... That is true. That is true. Colby had that Nate Diaz physique. He did, mate. Colby always comes in on point. Don't ever disrespect Algo to get... I'll do whatever the fuck I want, Nacho. It's my stream. Figgy versus Garbrandt was also kind of a letdown. It was. Yeah, 300 wasn't the best card of the year. It was up there. It was a damn good card. You know, when I bring up my top 5 cards of all time, I put 300 on it. But it wasn't there. You know what would have been an amazing card? UFC 306. If Marab and O'Malley had shown out a little bit more, UFC 306 at the Sphere would have been an all-time card. Yeah. Do we do a tier list right now of cards of the year? How long's the stream been going for? Let's do a tier list, chat! Go on, Dougie. Let's do a tier list. We haven't done a tier list in a hot minute. Let's do a tier list, eh? What do you reckon, chat? Let's go. Come on, boys. It's Christmas time. It's time to start getting back into tier lists. Start having conversations. Start really, you know, doing the business of being an MMA YouTuber. You know what I'm saying, chat? Let's transition over. What is all this shit on my screen? Where are the tier lists? It's been so long since we've done a good tier list, chat. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Good. Chat, we're going to do a tier list. S tier, A tier. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. And we're going to transition over. Jeez, I haven't done this in a minute. Studio mode. Canva. Ooh. And transitioning. Oh, boys. That was clean, boys. That was clean. A good old-fashioned tier list. Let me get a chat over here. I mean, he looked skinny fat. Normally he's got a little bit of abs and muscle. He still looked good, man. I reckon he still looked good. I reckon he still looked on point. Now, Grasso versus Val 3 was one of the most boring title fights ever. True. That did kind of ruin UFC 306. 306 was sick. Then the 2 fighters from the Caucasus region showed up. And then they did their silly little dance around the outside. That fucking ridiculous dance they did after the fight. Yeah, horrible. DJ Aiden, the boss is it. Good to see you, DJ Aiden. Now we can actually start the stream, mate. Good to have you here. Thank you, DJ Aiden. I appreciate you always being here. How's your fanboy addiction to a small boy band going? I hope it's going well, mate. I hope it's going well. What am I doing? There we go. That's good. Kind of hyped for the tier list, not gonna lie. It's been a while. Me too, Nacho. I'm happy that we're getting into the Christmas routine of tier lists, mate. I seriously am. 301 and 311 looking super good so far. They are. 311 looks like fucking... It looks phenomenal, mate. It looks phenomenal. Just don't annoy Chris Gray, please. Yeah, DJ Aiden, you can stay, but don't be annoying. Which tier list will this be? This is going to be the best UFC pay-per-views of the year ranked at a tier list. Now, let me go to UFC Tapology, and we'll find the UFC pay-per-views that happened this year. I think the first one for this year was UFC, just without checking, was UFC 298, kicked off the year. UFC 298 kick off the year? No, that was Volk versus Tapira. I was one off. Damn it. UFC 297 kicked off the year. Ah! God damn it. I'm such a nerd. Alright, cool. UFC 297. I won't annoy Christian Grey. Alright, good. So, who was on UFC 297? Neil Magny beat Mike Malott in an awesome upset. Chris Curtis versus Marc-Andre Barriault had a fairly boring fight. I remember the entire crowd was booing a lot up until the last round where they turned it on. Movsar Evloev sort of robbed Arnold Aaron. Brad Katona and Garrett Armfield went to a decision. Sean the Spider Woodson went to a decision with Charles Jourdain. That's right, all the Canadian men lost and only the Canadian women got a win. Yeah, I remember this one. You know, this one actually turned out... I remember going into this, we were talking about UFC 297 being one of the worst pay-per-views of all time on paper. But we actually ended up enjoying it. I won like $300 on Drickus by decision. Nice one, Nacho. Yeah, I think we actually ended up enjoying it as fans, especially with all the controversy that came out of it. But I also remember one big talking point from this one is that the co-main event of Raquel Pennington versus Myro Bueno Silva made me and a bunch of the other MMA talking heads talk about how the entire women's bantamweight division should be scrapped from MMA completely. And Ryan Spann from DC and RC, what's his name? Ryan. Anyway, DC's co-host from DC and RC said the same thing. Like, the UFC should just cancel women's bantamweight, and it got their show cancelled from it. ESPN were like, no. Ryan Clark, thank you, Aaron Tats. Ryan Clark, yeah, it got DC and RC shows cancelled because he was also one of the MMA talking heads that were like, women's bantamweight? Do we really need it? And everyone was like, not really. But then, you know, the feminists at Disney were like, you can't say that, mate. So I'm actually going to rate this one pretty highly. I'm going to rate this one like mid-A tier. It ended up being pretty good. Well, I think we'll probably go high B tier. Go high B tier. Let me read some chats. I won't annoy Christian Grey. I'll leave Christian Grey alone, this Nacho fan. It's caucuses, not caucuses. Dummy James Lynch made a whole video calling it caucuses. What, Taito, what are you... I don't even know what I said anymore. Caucuses? Caucuses? Caucuses. Sorry, Taito. I didn't know I got it wrong. D tier? No, I'd say fairly mid. Apparently, Australia won't let Khamzat and Strickland fight at 302 because Kadyrov and the mean words until the UFC threatened them with a WMMA main event. Because of Kadyrov. And apparently, Australia wouldn't let Khamzat and Strickland fight at UFC 312 because of Kadyrov and mean words until the UFC threat. But Strickland's going to be fighting DDP, so that doesn't make sense, Toad. And I think Khamzat's going to be the backup fighter. I mean, I believe it because Australia is one of the most soy places on the entire planet. I believe that. It just, the evidence doesn't seem to go along with that. You know what I'm saying? Bilal should walk out with the Iron Sheik. Alright, Sniff, thank you. My One Direction music is going good. That's good, DJ Aiden. UFC 200, yes. That's probably why Strickland got the shot instead of Khamzat. But Khamzat's going to be there, Sniff. Toad. Khamzat's going to be there. Ryan Clark, yep. I fell asleep because of that fight and missed a round and a half of D. Dude, that sucks, man. What's up, Larry? How are you, mate? Good to see you, man. Yeah, that fight, Raquel Pennington versus Myra Bona Silva, is the reason that, you know, I think I gave up on WMMA completely. I think it took another 2 or 3 months and I'd given up on WMMA completely as a sport. Aaron, whoa. Remove MMA or WMMA altogether. I agree, Brett B. I agree. I've always tried to defend WMMA, but I honestly think this has been the worst year since being in the UFC. Same, Nacho. Like, if you guys ask my brother, who is no longer lurking in the stream, he hasn't chatted since I mentioned that he was in the stream. He's disappeared since then. But next time you guys see my brother in the stream, you can ask him to back me up on this. But I would relentlessly, for years, back WMMA, because when I joined the sport in 2016, I joined in the era of the Rose Namajunas, the Valentina Shevchenkos, Cyborg and Nunes were on the New Year's Eve card, and Nunes just rushed through Cyborg. I was like, the girls are sometimes more violent and crazier than the men. And ever since then, it has gone down to the point where I just cannot defend it anymore. Dougie, do you think you'll ever interview Boffa? Sniff, you're in a mood today. Both of these nuts. I'm going to keep wasting your time, Sniff, because you keep wasting mine. This is your fault, Sniff. I'm not going to stop, Sniff. You want to waste my time, Sniff, with your shit comments? I'll waste your time, Sniff. I'm kidding. All right, cool. A Aussie says, I cannot vouch for this guy's unwavering dedication to the sport. You can, mate. You can vouch for my unwavering dedication to the sport. Larry, it's A Aussie. It is. Hey, Larry, what's up, dude? How are you, man? Sorry. What's up, dude? We're doing a tier list of the best cards of the year. We're doing a tier list of all the cards of the year. We're ranking them on how good they were, Larry. It's good to see you, mate. I hope you're doing good. A Aussie says, I cannot vouch. You can, and you will, because I used to try and convince you to watch WMMA, and you kept telling me that it was shit. A Aussie's my brother, everyone. Oh, I can. I can vouch. They wouldn't let Strickland fight. Then the UFC said Shevchenko versus Weili would be the main event. So they just decided to allow Strickland to fight over... okay, that makes sense. I mean, the Australian Commission is giving the UFC a lot of money to put fights on in Sydney. So it makes sense. Thanks a lot, Sniff. That didn't waste my time at all. Just got a tension. I just got a tension headache from that fucked up club. Sorry, Nacho. Sorry. My bad, Nacho. That was real. Left Lane MMA said this, and he's the guy that I got the Imavov Izzy Shara MVP news early from, so he's trustworthy enough. There you go. Left Lane MMA in the loop. He's become our very own Australian Ariel Helwani. Good on him. Shout out to Left Lane MMA. 300 is definitely going to be at the top somewhere. We'll save the top for last, Tai. I was praying for a Volk versus Lopez JDM Usman card. Perth always getting banger cards. This one is in Sydney. And Phil, I think that JDM is still injured. In fact, the last I heard, his bone recovery isn't going well. It's not going well at all. I think the infection has taken hold again, so he needs another round of antibiotics. Usman versus JDM is happening. Is it, Aaron? When? When is that happening? I loved that when that... I love when that instigating reporter asked Mara Buenasilva what she thought about Sean's comments, and she just said she thought it was funny. That did steal the highlight. That did highlight a moment. Yeah, that was good, Larry. I want it on the Sydney card so that I can attend. Right. Fair enough. 312 is the Sydney card. Oh, so it's confirmed. So JDM is feeling better. That's good. JDM won't ever come back. Well, if it's confirmed for 312 against Usman, beautiful, mate. Beautiful. All right, we're going to put Dricus du Plessis versus Sean Strickland in a solid B tier. Moving on now to UFC 298. How long have we been live for? Cool. We're doing good, boys. We're doing good. Half an hour. We're doing good. All right, moving on to UFC 298. Where are we going to rank 298? Let's talk about 298 and see where we're at. Let's get UFC 298 onto the screen. That was Ilya Topuria versus Alexander Volkanovski at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California, in the United States. Let's bring it up, boys, and let's talk about it. UFC 298. This one is a heartbreaker. Let's look at the card. Right. We had Miranda Maverick getting one over... Who cares about that? We had Oban Elliott going to a decision over Val Woodburn. We had Danny Barlow getting a round 3 knockout over Josh Quinlan. We had Miang Zhang had the round 1 knockout to Benson Ribeiro. Marcus Rodrigo de Lima, ground and pound over... Oh, yeah, Junior Tuffer was embarrassing in that one. Amanda Lemos destroyed Mackenzie Dern. Anthony Hernandez destroyed Roman Kopylov, which broke my bloody heart. Broke my heart. Merab Dvalishvili gave Henry Cejudo a kiss in front of Mark Zuckerberg. Ian Machado Gary barely beat Jeff Neal. I don't remember this card ever happening. You must be mistaken, Doug. Ian Machado Gary barely beat Jeff Neal in a fight that Jeff Neal should have pushed a little bit harder on. Robert Whittaker took an amazing head kick from Paulo Costa and then beat him in a decision. And then that was it. The main event was Robert Whittaker beating Paulo Costa in a decision. All right, let me read some chats. Would you rather see O'Malley stay at 135 or move up to 145? Sniff. I'd rather him stay at 135. I think he beat Merab. I think he beat him 3 rounds to 2. I think he should stay there and be competitive. I think it would be a very competitive match between him and Umar. Sanko and Joe Byrne said Usman signed a fight and JDM had fight news. Also, Tapology says it's official. I like that a lot, Aaron. I'm happy to hear that JDM's back. UFC 299 should be A or B. You're absolutely correct, Tai. In fact, I think it might share S tier with UFC 3. Let's not ruin anything. Valentina is still a bay though. Chris, you need to calm down. C or B tier. Who needs JDM at 312 when we've got Jimmy Crute on the prelims, right, guys? Jimmy Crute and Malarkey. I'm sure Malarkey will win a fight. Ace. It was a damn good card. It was a damn good card. I don't know if it was an A tier, but it was a really good card. The press conference was awesome as well. Good build-up, fun press conference. Yeah. It should be high up there, for sure, right? Has it been announced? When I asked in Lynch's Discord a couple of nights ago, they all said they hadn't heard anything about it. The thing with James Lynch is he will assume that nothing is official until the UFC announce it. James Lynch is a very and I like James Lynch, but he's a very by the book kind of reporter, which is good because, we need the opposite of the fuckwit Ruben Carter, and James Lynch is the opposite of the fuckwit Ruben Carter. Gary versus Neal was the only bad fight that it was. Dude, I remember this card being really good. I don't remember this card ever happening. Best available any price on Ticket Tech for UFC 312 Sydney is currently sitting at just under $1,000. I am never going to a live UFC event in my life, boys. Even if I ever become as rich as the MMA guru doing daily prize picks commercials, I am never spending $1,000 on a fucking UFC seat. That's not true. If I ever have Conor McGregor money. From Fight Night Tampa. On the broadcast, they alluded to it. Oh, right. Nice. Even Big Marcel is there, and he's usually the first one breaking fights when they get booked. No, dude, I like I said, those guys are legit, and I'm happy that we have some legit news reporters in the MMA landscape. We certainly need them. But yeah, maybe the UFC just hasn't officially announced it yet. Chat Lord doesn't hit the same now that I know that A Aussie is your brother. It's good to know, though, right? I liked it being a mystery. I was kind of hoping that it was DJ Aiden. If DJ Aiden was my brother, I'd be having a serious conversation to my mother. I'd be like, how did this happen? About who Kamaru Usman is fighting, we don't know. Please don't put Sanko and leaked in the same sentence, unless it's involving nudes. I can't wait to see MVP versus Shara, and you're unwell if you think O'Malley beat Merab. I'm unwell then. I think O'Malley won the first round, the third round, and the fifth round. The Guru Brain Rot is disappointing? What do you mean, Larry? In what sense? Talking about the prize picks thing? Okay, JDM Usman very likely to happen, but not quite Marcel Yeah, I think we can lean that it's 70% locked in, right? I'm putting this one at A tier. This was a great card. The press conference was great fun. The card had an awesome finish. Whittaker proved that he was still a contender. This was an A tier card. Really was. Yeah. I'm very happy with UFC 298. Now, UFC 299. Let's get the poster up. Let's glaze UFC 299 for a bit. The card that was amazing on paper. The card that was amazing to watch. UFC 299. No matter which way you look at it, up or down. F tier card. Why don't you like UFC 299, Nacho? UFC 299. Let's break it down. Let's reverse break it down. We had one WMMA fight. 2 WMMA fights. So overall, really good stuff just going from that, right? Just going from that, only 2 WMMA fights. We had Asumu Amabayev with a decision against CJ Vergara. That was a snooze fest. I remember that one. Rebelis de Spagna versus Jos Parisian. Now, this is when everyone was still on the Rebelis de Spagna hype train. Oh, you meant 298 was F tier? Yeah, I know. We're still sad about the Volk. We had Mikael Pereira doing a sick fuck. Where did I go? Where did I go, chat? Why aren't I here anymore, chat? Why did my camera turn off, chat? Oh, that's why. You stupidovich. I'm back, chat. There we go. Oh. Go away. Let me read some chats and then we'll continue talking about 299. JDM Usman is very likely to happen, but not quite Marcel Dorf official yet. Exactly, Toad. Yeah, that's what he says publicly. He's not the same in the disc. Okay, that's cool to know. That's cool to know. I like James Lynch a lot. I think he could be a little bit more personable. He takes things very seriously, but I like Lynch a lot. Sniff, did you unban from your channel? Okay, don't know what's going on there. FTA card. 299 was very good, but it had no hype for the main event. It didn't have hype for the main event going into it, Toad. But the main event ended up being super fun with just how much punishment Chito Vera could take. I can still hear the crack of the knee throughout my mind. I can still hear the noise that knee landed. I can still hear it in my brain today. Now, this is grading range based on all-time cards or just cards... just this year, Aaron. Just this year, mate. We're just doing cards this year. I meant 298 was F tier. Okay, I'm with you. Yo, Dougie, says Sniff. Some of the UFC UFOs are drones, and some are... I'm not surprised, Sniff. They need us to invade a certain region to save them. This year. I meant about thinking O'Malley beat Merab when I said Guru Brain Rot. It's not Guru Brain Rot. It was damage-based scoring, impact-based scoring. I think it all comes down to round 3. I think round 3 is a super close round that Sean O'Malley literally stole in like the last 30 seconds of the round. That's how close that fight was. I'm talking about like rounds 1 and 5 were obviously O'Malley's. Rounds 2 and 4 were obviously Merab's, and round 3 is that clutch round, and the real clutch moment of the clutch round is the last 30 seconds that Sean O'Malley steals. I don't credit that to Guru. I credit that to me watching that round more times than I've ever watched any other round in my life. DJ Aiden, stop it. Just enough. Calm the fuck down. We're talking MMA. Cheeto got a good body shot close to the end of that round. It was a street fight. If it was a street fight, he would have won. That's some Nate Diaz level shit. I like it, Sniff. Merab had a gilly in round 1 that forced O'Malley to give position in a round where nothing happened. That gives Merab round 1. I think O'Malley landed more with the hands. I think O'Malley ended up striking a little bit more that outdid the gilly in round 1. Mikael Pereira nearly killed Michael Olsenick with a... Was that the one where he did the backflip jump and nearly landed on Olin Zacek's neck? Kyler Phillips went to a decision with Pedro Munoz. Gamrot went to a decision with Rafael Dos Anjos. Curtis Blades knocked out Jailton Almeida. Jailton Almeida was stuck on a single leg the entire time, and Curtis Blades was like, fuck it, let's beat the shit out of him. Petr Yan and Song Yadong had an incredible fight. Maybe a fight of the year. Jack Della Maddalena proved that even with a broken arm, he's getting the fuck up. MVP and Kevin Holland had a really good scrap. Dustin Poirier knocked out Benoit Saint Denis because Benoit Saint Denis had staph infection, gassed himself out, and Sean O'Malley beat the living piss out of Marlon Chito Vera. UFC 290. Beat it? No. UFC 299 is a low S tier event. JDM literally won the Just Get the Fuck Up award of the year. Exactly, Aaron. A fucking broken arm that he is still recovering from. Look at when this happened, boys. Look at when this event happened. Look how early in the year this happened. This happened in March, JDM broke his arm. His arm just got better in December. That's how fucking bad it was for JDM. And JDM just went, let's go. High A tier. There you go. I'll let you boys decide. But you know what? Maybe because there are only 12 pay-per-views, you really should only have one card in the S tier. You know, so maybe for now we'll have it as a high A tier, and there really should only be one card in the S tier. Really. Now, obviously, the next one up is going to be UFC 300. Nothing even needs to be said about this. UFC 300 is the card of the year. UFC 300 is easily the card of the year. We don't need to get into that. Which event was Jamal losing to Pereira? Exactly, mate. UFC 300, the worst poster we've ever seen. I can't believe that's the fucking poster for one of the greatest events of all time. Damn it, about to have to start working, doing the loadout for some random musical tonight. Cross your fingers, it doesn't take super long for me. It's already 11:30. God damn, Larry, I'm sorry to hear it, brother. I'm sorry to hear it. It's all good, mate. You work, do your thing. The roadies were pretty slow on the setup this morning. That sucks, brother. That sucks, man. But take it easy, dude, because we're going to be doing lots of streams over the Christmas break. We're back to doing tier lists over the Christmas break, doing more conversational-based stuff, so we can all hang out over the Christmas break, brother. It's all good. UFC 301. A tier, A tier, A tier. But the Strickland fight nights like Saudi and Umar, put the Strickland fight nights like Saudi and Umar Sandhagen in here as well. We could do that. We could do that. Let me just do 301 and then we'll bounce back to the start of the year and start picking out some fun fight nights as well. JDM beats Bilal for the title, then JDM beats Strickland for the middleweight belt. You saw it here first, boys. I agree. Have a good one, Larry. Have a good one. 301 A tier just for how good the prelims were. Oh yeah, let's remind me of 301 because I really don't remember anything about 301 right now except that Urseg lost a fight himself. Look how much better the 301 poster is than the UFC 300 poster. You are my friend, DJ Aiden. You are my friend, mate. All right, so how many WMMA fights? 1, 2. Only 2 WMMA fights? Good card. Great card. Amazing card. American card. Now, yes, this fight night card, this pay-per-view, had absolutely no hype going into the main event, and the co-main event was confusing the shit out of everyone as well. 301 was solid, but had no hype. No little main event mains can be. 301 was solid but had no hype. No little men main events can be above C tier. No, Toad. Come on, mate. That's not true. Come on, UFC, which one we just had with Pantoja and Kaya Sakura? Very good card. Solid card. Let's have a look at this. Let's break it down a little bit more. What do we have? We had Israel Bonfim versus Vince Pichel. Literally can't remember that one. Mauricio Ruffy beat Jamie Malarkey. Yes, fucking Malarkey. I remember that one. Oh my god. We had Mythic Orobai, who I was really hyping up for this one, and he ended up gassing in the third round. And that is where we got the infamous meme from. The Mythic Orobai meme. That came from this card. How are you, Bilal's good eye? Good to see you, brother. What's up, mate? We're doing a tier list, dude, of every UFC pay-per-view, and because of Toad, the better fight night cards of the year. We're doing a tier list of all the UFC events this year, mate. How are you, man? I hope that you survived the heat and the welding today. It was one of the most hyped I've been this year watching JDM finish over Burns. It was, UFC bloody 299. Yes, dude. That was insane. Joanderson Barrito beat up Jack Shaw. R.I.P. Jack Shaw. Never to be seen again. Kyle Baralho beat up Paul Craig and put the fighting nerds on the map. Anthony Smith got a win over the absolute retard Vitor Petrino. Aldo got a decision win over Jonathan Martinez. And then Steve Erceg lost himself a title. I'm going to put this one in C tier. 41 degrees in the shed was fucking rough. Well done, Bilal's good eye. You are a goat of the chat, mate. Well done for working through that. I'm going to stick this one C tier. Hey, stop it. I'm going to stick this one in C tier. One of the, fun card, but not much hype throughout the card. Not much hype in the build-up. It's a C tier level card. Aaron thinks that UFC 301 should be a high B tier. Why is that, mate? JDM is my favorite fighter, Chris. I freaked out when that happened to... Oh, dude, when JDM got that knee... Because I'm not going to lie. I thought JDM was going to get robbed. Gilbert Burns was doing a lot of holding JDM down, but not a lot of damage. So I was very convinced that they were going to rob it with control time. And I was like, JDM should win this one off the damage, but this last round is not going well for JDM. When he got back up and launched that flying knee at fucking Burns, when Burns was going for just yet another takedown, I absolutely loved it. Loved it. Moving on. UFC 302. No, Doug, don't do that. Go to events because Toad wants some fight nights as well. So let's go all the way back. Now, early in the year, it was a lot of shit at the Apex. It was a lot. It was a lot of shit at the Apex. Let's have a look at the fight nights. Fight night, Dolidze versus Imavov. No. At the Apex, yeah, no, absolutely not. Hermansson versus Pfeiffer at the Apex. Fucking Hermansson really fraud checked Pfeiffer on that one. Moreno versus Royval 2. Ooh. This was a good one. Yeah. Rodriguez versus Ortega. Daniel Zellhuber. This was a good one. Dennis Bonda from Ukraine got subbed by Ronaldo Rodriguez. Felipe Dos Santos came back after getting bitten. Yeah, this was a good one. This was actually a decent little fight night card. And Moreno lost and decided that he needed to take some time off, and it was only a couple of months. Yeah, this was a really good fight night card. I'm going to put this one as a solid B tier fight night card because this one was very good. So you guys might not remember this one, but this is the one where Brandon Moreno lost and then decided that he needed to take some time off from MMA to calm his mind. And it was like more than Colby Covington fights in a career. When they told JDM he needed to finish in between rounds and he started screaming, it was fucking crazy. Wasn't it, dude? That was like an epic, do you want this shit moment. The China Fight Night card is an A. Yeah, the one where I was away. Yeah, it's brilliant. We're going to get to that. But this card, people forget, man. People forget. Solid B tier of a card. Probably a little bit better than UFC 297, to be honest. Great card. Solid card. Strong card. Masculine card. Testosterone fueled card. Elk eating card. Yes, rather good. Rather good. Good call on putting the fight nights in here, Todathan. Really well done, man. Rosenstrike versus Gaziev. Now, who could forget Rosenstrike versus Gaziev? I remember this card as being the card that every single MMA YouTuber made a video about. This was the moment where we were willing to burn the apex to the ground. We were absolutely willing to burn the apex to the ground. I don't even think this had a good co-main event. Yeah, this is when fucking Tyson Pedro decided to quit. Muhammad Makayev just fucking snooze-fested against Alex Perez. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this was a dog shit card. Gaziev S tier card. Was this the one where Gaziev gave up? Yes! This is the one where Gaziev gave up. Oh, absolute bottom of the barrel UFC. Heart attack. Yeah, I remember this. This is when Gaziev literally just went, no more, brother. He became the ultimate blob. And Lucas Tracy had to carry so much water for his meme all year long because of this one. Oh, fucking great card. Great card. Fuck it, we're doing every card. Tuivasa versus Taibura. Oh my god, the start of the year was absolutely dog shit. The start of the year was atrocious, boys. Tuivasa versus Taibura. Tuivasa didn't take this seriously at all. He was caught in the clubs the week of the fight. The week of the fucking... God, we were putting on some dog shit. Brian Battle and Ange Losa had a great memeable moment in the co-main event. Probably not going to be a live stream tomorrow, DJ Eden. Sorry, mate. There'll be one on Wednesday, brother. There was a fucking great moment between Brian Battle and Ange Losa. Ange Losa quit. If we're doing Apex cards, this list needs an FT. Yeah, let's replace the... What do we got? Let's do that. Nope. There we go. Done. There we go. Cool. If we're doing Apex cards, there we go. F tier. F tier. Gaziev, Taibura. You know, this one is going just a little bit above F tier. Open St. Preux was fighting Kennedy Nzechukwu. Oh my god. And Open St. Preux won. Oh, fucking hell. GM3 beat Brian Barberena. Chelsea Chandler got a win. The chick who runs away in fights. Fuck it, hell. This one is actually, for the meme value alone, this one isn't going F tier. This one is going low C tier. Just because at least we got some memes out of this one. Oh, man. The start of the year was rough, boys. That pre-300 run that we were on, that was rough. We have watched some dog shit MMA this year. Some absolutely dog shit MMA. Oh, my God. Boys, it's been an hour. I'm going to get out of here. Dougie, can you please do the heart attack stoppage? Yes. We were drunk. He was drunk at WWE event a week or two before the fight. Yeah, dude. But he was drunk in the clubs as well, Phil. Wasn't just at the WWE event. He was caught in a club. The dude didn't take training fucking seriously at all, man. It was embarrassing. Boys, I think we're going to pick this up a little bit this week. Like I said, we're going to keep doing tier lists. We're going to keep doing live streams all throughout the Christmas break. So we'll pick up this tier list during the Christmas break. And the rumors have it that Lucas Tracy retired because he was so tired of saying Shamil the Blob Gaziev in every single video. I fucking believe it, mate. It would be exhausting carrying that much water for Shamil the Blob Gaziev. Boys, on you, Dougie, and the ball. On you, boys, for being here. I appreciate it. This is it. This is going to be our Christmas break. We're going to recap on the year. We're going to do a whole bunch of tier lists. It's going to be fun. We're going to keep memeing and having fun with it. It stressed him out so much that his hair came out and he came back with a hat. What is under the hat? What is under the hat? But yeah, boys, we're going to have a good Christmas break. We're going to be memeing together. We're going to be making videos. There's still going to be daily videos. So we'll pick up that tier list later in the year. You know what? We're going to do ranking every single UFC card of the year, live tier list as it goes on, all Christmas break long. A bunch of the other things in there as well. So we're going to have a good time with it. Peace out, chat. Timmy, thanks for being here. Bilal's good eye. Guys, can we just get a round of applause? Just clap emojis in the chat for Bilal's good eye. He's a fucking welder. He's a welder. And it was fucking like 95 degrees Fahrenheit all day for Bilal's good eye. Can we just get some round of applause for the working man in chat? And that's it, boys. I'll see you all on Wednesday afternoon stream. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace out. Well done. See you boys later. Have a good one. Goodbye.